Hey everybody, this is T back from T's Cards and Collectibles, and it is Mega Evolutions release. So that Monday before, card shops were able to start selling it, so I was able to get a little bit of items there. I got a booster box and then a build and battle too. Now I'm just going out Friday morning, seeing where I can try to hit. So you saw Best Buy, Target, nobody. GameStop was the first line that I ended up seeing. It is hard to tell, but it's already wrapped around the corner, going just about all the way down that side of the building. First Target that opened at 7 had no packs. This Target had 2 sleeves per person. Best Buy had the longest line, but I also had the most stock that you will see a little bit later in the video, all the way down about 30 people in line. Now, let's get to ripping.
It is the Monday before release, and some of the local shops are actually selling Mega Evolutions already. We have 3 boosters, 1 sleeve booster, a build and battle. I was able to snag a booster box, the enhanced one. This one should have the Bulbasaur in it. They were selling them for about 200 a piece. They had 24 in stock. I was about 19th in line, so was able to snag this. They had booster models too for $60. Hard pass on that. The sleeve booster was $6. The regular boosters were $5.49, and then this was $35. So I don't think that's too bad. That booster box is going straight to the Seal collection. I just saw that I have a Destin Rivals one as well, and that is already up to $480. That is absolutely absurd. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get to ripping these, and I will be hopefully getting some ETBs as well. Let's go and get into it. Pack number 1. Let's see, we have the Lucario artwork, and so I pulled the Wally's Compassion illustration rare, a couple of EXs, nothing crazy. I've opened, and then about 5 packs in addition to that. So about, what is that? What's that math? About 13 packs in. And we have Stufel, Shuckle. I did trade for an illustration rare. Somebody did trade me 1 pack for, oh, our first illustration rare pulled a Lit Leo. And do we get a double? No, we get the Xerneas, but that is awesome. Lit Leo on the illustration rare. I think that's super cool. Let's go and sleeve this up. All right, so pack number 14 was the one that held it. Now let's see if we can get a SIR. Plus they also do have those gold cards in here. If I'm a little wonky at this, I'm trying a little bit of a new setup. All right, pack number 1. We have a hit. I love to see that. 13 packs before, and then we're gonna be opening 8 packs in this rip, and then hopefully we're able to get some more to rip open. Here we go. Kangaskhan is a little guy, or her little guy, whatever. And my chase for this, I think it's gonna be the Vulpix and then the Lucario SIR, because I love the fighting skins. I think they're super cool. I also forgot, I think there's a Spearow illustration that I think is really cool. We have Tinkatink, Greavard, Grumpig, Latios, Repel, Snover, Yungoos into a Dialga. Last of just the loose booster packs. Yeah, the shop where I got the booster box for $200, but then they had booster bottles for $60, which I thought was a little bit insane. The build and battle was only $35, so I thought that wasn't too bad. Execute, Gimme Ghoul, Magnezone, Acerola's Mischief, Centiskorch, Meta Signal, Greavard into. I already have this as a Mega, but that is okay. Hopefully I can trade that with somebody. I'll save the sleeve booster for last. Here we go. Build and battle. I have the Inteleon promo. I have the Alakazam promo. So we'll love the Meganium or the Solrock. Let's see what we have. We have another Inteleon. Maybe I'll be able to trade mine for something. We'll go and put that back there. And then of course we get the 4 packs with the build and battle. So let's get the $35 mark. Whoops. Here we go. Mega Kangaskhan again. I feel like you get at least, typically I've seen at least 1 Mega from these, maybe a little bit more if you're lucky. So we have Water Energy, Seedot, Ralts, Stufel, Sizzlipede, Strange Timepiece. This is an interesting card with the Psychic deck with Alakazam. Lieutenant Surgisborg, I would love the illustration rare of that. Tangrowth, Kyogre into Clawitzer. The illustration rare of that is actually really cool. We have Mega Venusaur. I am a little bit bummed the SIR Venusaur doesn't have Hario in his SIR. He's fighting Venusaur. So it would be cool if they were, you know, kind of the match like Charizard Mewtwo one. Have Fighting Energy, Baniri, Numel. I think I have something back there. Probably a Mega. Krogunk, Tinkaton, Volcanion, Premium Power Pro, Tinkaton, Ralts into. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, if anybody wants a Mega Camerupt and wants to trade, hit your guy up because we're swimming in them. I really hope that we can get something other than just a Mega Camerupt for that. Hopefully that means I've gotten them all out of my system, so if I get some more on opening, we're not going to be opening anymore. Leaf Energy, Sandslash, Execute, Gimmighoul, Thievul, Ninetales, Spiritomb, Mega Signal, Baniri, Steelix into Yveltal. Last pack, and we have the sleeve booster as well after this. And we have Psychic Energy, Delibird, Spoink, Electrike, Sobble, Tangrowth, Grumpig, Latios, Scorch. Oh. All right, the Mega Lucario full art. Heck yeah. I always forget that the last card can be just a regular full art. Heck yeah, dude. Okay. Where my top loader at? Last pack magic, we have the Lucario sleeve. Let's see what pack art is inside with the Mega Venusaur. Oh my gosh. All right, this has been a pretty awesome rip. This has been way better than probably my entire 13 packs that I've ripped for the pre-release. So let's see if we can keep it going. We have Leaf Energy, Helioptile, Ralts, Makuhita, Thievul, Gumshoes, Surfing Beach, Scorch, Ultra Ball, Snover on the IR into an Alakazam. Heck yeah. 2 IRs, a full art, and then 2 Mega Camerupts. I will forgive it for the Mega Camerupts because we were able to get the full art and 2 illustration rares. This is awesome. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be keeping that booster box sealed. I'm going to add it to my sealed collection. And I will hopefully be ripping some ETBs on Friday. Since I was able to get the booster box, I know GameStop does have them, but I'm going to be going to Best Buy because they have the cheapest. They have $50 ETBs. The 3 packs are about $3 or $14, I think. But just, yeah, recap. Hit the Snover, the Litleo, Mega Lucario, then 2 Mega Camerupt EXs. What can I say? I'm super pumped about this. Now let's see if we can add an SIR to the collection. It is Mega Evolution's official release day, and I'm going to go through some of the different products I was able to hit today going out. So just recap the ones I was able to hit. Went to a Target, and they only had sleeves. All of the Targets in my area appear to have only have sleeves available. So that Target had a 2 limit, so I was able to get 2 sleeves from there. I went to Best Buy, and that was where I had the biggest haul, and the line was insane. I already showed, but you'll see in this video what that line was. But from here, I was able to get a booster bundle, get a mini tin. I snagged 4 sleeves, and which is exciting, I was able to get the 3-pack. And after that, in Denver, our Costco's today got the Prismatic Evolutions curve. So I had a plan, got all thrown out the window. I tried to go to Costco and did not hit any of that. So that was a huge bummer. After that, I went to another GameStop to try and get, basically I had my $5 for the month, so I needed to get that. And so I was able to get 3 more sleeves. And I went to a local card shop again, Cards and Quests, if you are local here to Denver, is absolutely clutch. Was able to get 5 more booster packs and another bundle. And I did rip 1 pack there, so I'll go ahead and just dive into what I got there. Wasn't anything crazy, but we were able to hit the Mega Manectric, which I think is a pretty cool looking card, but nothing crazy. At Best Buy, they also had these promos, so I had the Xerneas. Yveltal was at GameStop, which I wasn't able to get because they were completely sold out. The lines there were absolutely insane, but without further ado, let's get into it. I would love to know how you guys did. I know they said that Mega Evolutions, they seem to be delayed a little bit, and I think we are for sure seeing that come to fruition. So none of the Targets I wasn't able to find any ETBs. I think the card shop I went to, I could have gotten it, but I ran there a little bit late. Beware, Chikorita. So I started off, I went to 1 Target, and they said that they didn't have anything. Then I went in to that other Target to get the sleeves. And, we have the Xerneas there to match our promo. And then that's where I was like with the 2 sleeve boosters. And I camped out, got to Best Buy about 2 hours early, and was 4th in line. One guy who was in front, he tried to have his buddy come in and cut, and then there's a couple people behind me who had some people come join them in line, and it was crazy. People were starting to yelling, saying, "Don't serve them." Don't. Which, I mean, don't be, if you are trying to go out there and you have friends and you're trying to, go out and, get product, fantastic. But don't be that person who cuts in line, which I'm not trying to fight over. Oh, we got something. The Houndstone illustration rare. That's a cool, oh my gosh. I love the artwork in this set. All the illustration rares I think are just amazing. So I'm gonna go and sleeve this bad boy up. Like I was saying, look, it's not that serious, guys. It's Pokemon. And so the person who cut, I was like, listen, I'm not gonna fight you over Pokemon cards, but everybody who's behind you in line, because this guy was third, so he was gonna push me back to fifth and push everybody back a little bit. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna fight over Pokemon cards, but everybody in the back, it's kind of a shitty thing that you're doing, and people are gonna be pissed. And he tried to go ahead, go in line, and everybody was yelling at him. It didn't affect me because I was still able to get my product, but yeah, I definitely had everybody's back who, the people who were trying to cut in line, because it's just, we were all waiting there. We got there a couple hours, spent our, hard-earned time doing that. Anyway, Inteleon, Storage Timepiece, Celebi, switch into a Dialga, and I saw one of my buddies, he pulled the Gold Lucario, and that thing is so sick. And my goal on this, obviously if we get a gold card, that would be absolutely insane. But we'd love to get an SIR. We have not gotten one of those yet. We have Psychic Energy, Riolu, Vulpix, Tinkatuff, we're skipping, Seedot, Shuckle, Chi-Yu, Iron Defender, Lunatone, Pyroar into a Cinderace. Let's jump into the mini tin. And I think this actually pissed off a lot of people because it's one Mega and one Destined Rivals. So, which it is funny that bug people, because I feel like that's normal. Unless it's a specialty set, it's going to have other cards that are in it. So this is a sticker. Looks like the Mega, I think, Latios. Sorry, I'm not too, forget which one's which. But yep, we have Mega and then Destined Rivals. So let's get into Destined. My chase here is still that Typhlosion. My first SIR, the last time I opened one, I had the Team Rocket's tin, the Nidoking, which is a super cool card. We have Thunder Energy, Arven's Toedscool, Marnie's Impidimp, Weasel, Team Rocket's Porygon, Arven's Toedscool, Cynthia's Spiritomb, Ethan's Pinsir. What is this? Cynthia's Roserade on the illustration rare. Oh my gosh, that snuck up on me. All right, I will gladly take that. Let's sleeve this bad boy up. I do have my PC ETBs that are coming, and apparently I saw something online that some people actually were getting Phantasmal Flames, or that there was one person specifically got the Phantasmal Flames ETB. Honestly, if I got a Phantasmal Flames PC ETB right now, I have no idea what I would do in that situation. I don't know if I would just sell it, because obviously it'd be worth a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know if I would rip it, just hold on to it. I do have two Phantasmal Flames PC ETBs I hit on Pokemon Center, so I do have those actually coming. But if you pull the Charizard right now, it would be nuts. All right, so we're back to Mega Evolution. That was the only non-Mega Evolutions pack that we have here, because it came in that mini tin. And Best Buy did seem to have the best prices, so I would always recommend that. They seem to go outside and say, oh, we don't have that much product, but they had a good amount. So we have Magneton, Energy Switch into Mega Latios EX. That answers that question as Latios, not Latios. I will take that. We're doing good. Let's get into the blister. Love the Psyduck. So I still need to get, the other one is the Golduck, I believe, for the blister. So I need to get that promo. Here's the Psyduck promo, which I think looks awesome. We'll go ahead and throw it up there. And then here we go. 3 more Mega Evolutions packs. Let's see what other illustration rares we can get. Definitely want to get an SIR. And we have Water Energy, Electrike, Sobble, Toxicroak, Stufel, Strange Timepiece, Shuckle, LT Surge's Bargain, which I think that card is hilarious, Dialga into Mega Signal Full Art. Here we go. We are just rolling in the hits. Oh my gosh, the texture on that's kind of insane too. 2 more packs for the 3-pack blister. Here we go. I'm going to guess Thunder Energy. Now we have Grass, Milk Tank, Kirlia, Drizzle, Scorbunny, Crawdont, Magnezone, Iron Defender, Magnezone, Electrike into another, let's go, dude. Mega Abomasnow. Heck yeah. There's no, can we go 3 for 3 for this 3-pack blister? Now we're gonna get humbled real quick by this booster bundle. Okay, Mega Abomasnow. That. We'd also love to know how your hit rates have been going so far. Clearly, I think the hit rates are looking pretty solid for this set. At least for illustration rares and the full arts, I think the SIRs are super hard. And I think I saw something like the gold cards are like 1 out of 700. Just something absolutely insane. With Dark Energy. We have Psychic. Gimmighoul. I'd love to get the Gardevoir. Love to try to get that deck going. We have Nuzleaf, Sandslash, Ninetales, Spiritomb, Mega Signal, Drizzle, Fearow, and can we keep 3 for 3? Nope. Yveltal. That's okay. We go into we have 2 3-pack blisters, and then I will hop into a booster bundle. So, Gardevoir on the pack art. And also, be curious on if people are more looking forward to, I think, the hype for Phantasmal Flames. I hear people are bummed out because apparently there's no Gengar on it. But still, that Charizard looks absolutely insane. How could you not like that set? Curious on what other cards are going to be coming out from it. Some of the other illustration rares I think are looking cool. We have Celebi, Pyroar into a Kyogre. After that, we get into 2026, and that is Pokemon's 30th anniversary year. So then I'm sure they're going to be doing some crazy things in 2026 for that celebration. Since we have Lucario there, on what they're going to be doing for that. So I'm absolutely here for it. I don't think the hype is dying down anytime soon. If you disagree, would love to hear, kind of what you think is going to be playing out in the next year. Other sets that are coming out, but we have Lopunny. This card for Phantasmal Flames looks absurd. Grumpig, Force of Vitality, Lunatone, Steelix into another Lunatone. All right, last we have 6 more packs. And hopefully we can get the ETBs. I'm not opening those PC ETBs. Those are staying for the sealed collection. But yeah, my first booster bundle. Have not opened one of these yet. I've just opened the Build and Battles. Here we go. Pack number 1, Mega Venusaur. Which, the SIF for Lucario, I think looks so cool. And he's battling Venusaur. And I'm just like, why would you not have the other half be of the battle? Like the Charizard and Mewtwo from, I believe it's from Crown Zenith. Numel, Dhelmise, Shedinja, Inteleon, Strange Timepiece, Stonejourner, Shuckle into Rare Candy Full Art. Oh my gosh. We are crushing the full arts. Number 2 of the booster bundle. Give us an SIR. Give us an SIR. I'm just going to keep speaking until it happens. Give us an SIR. Definitely want a special illustration there. I guess Fire Energy. We have Fighting, Ice-Cube, Bayleaf, Spearow, Onyx, Repel, Marshadow, Chi-Yu, Cinder Ace, Pokemon Center Lady into a Luna. We are rolling with the Lunatones. Okay. We are pack number 3, almost halfway through the booster bundle, almost done with today's rip. Always fun to do it, always sad when it ends. We have a Fire Energy, Krogunk, Delibird, Spoink, Electrike, Shuckle, LT Surge's Bargain, Ninetales, Ice-Cube, Clawitzer into a Raikou. 2 more packs. Let's see, where else? I saw Dick's Sporting Goods was having ETBs online. They had a lottery that you could go on to. It was $60 per ETB plus $8 shipping. Hard pressed to want to be doing that. We have Rare Candy into an Alakazam. I'm worried because we had the Mega Sig, or this one we had the Rare Candy that we're not going to get anything else. I mean, you can definitely bling out my deck, but I'd be wanting a little bit more, just cooler looking cards. So we have Snom, Lopunny, Grapholi, Boss's Orders, Frostmoth, Kadabra, Pachirisu, Beware into a... God damn it. Another Mega Manectric. Oh my gosh. Can we go off? That's like, if that, I wish that was earlier. If that's our last hit, that's a big bummer. We have Grass Energy, Sobble, Toxicroak, Stoofle, sorry I'm going too fast, Gimmighoul, Spiritomb, Metasignal, Celebi, Yveltal. We got an illustration rare. A Snover, a duplicate Snover. All right, we'll have to trade it, but still better than going out a Mega Electrike or Manectrike. So we're going to do a quick recap of all the hits. So let's see. We had the full arts. We had the rare candy and Mega Signal. For the Megas, 2 Mega Manectrike and then Mega Latias. We had, of course, the Best Buy promo, Xerneas. Psyduck, Illustration Rare, Roserade, Houndstone, and the Mega Abomasnow full art card. So I think the hit rates were looking pretty decent for this. Again, let me know just if you were able to get any yourself. It wasn't too hard for me to actually open some packs. There was plenty of single blisters out there. I think the ETBs are what's going to be really tough to find. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the video, what your chases are for this set. And as always, I appreciate everybody for watching and have a great day.